Hi, my name is Travis. I'm the project officer for the Australian Cancer Survivorship Centre on this project, aimed at improving access to key survivorship information for cancer survivors in an important population. And this is important work to help bridge this gap. Since 2010, we've been providing information and support to survivors and carers, education and training for health professionals, and cancer survivorship leadership and guidance. So who is a cancer survivor? A person is considered to be a cancer survivor from the time of diagnosis throughout the balance of their life. Currently, there is over 1 billion Australians living with or beyond their cancer diagnosis, with this number likely to climb with an ageing population. We know that the term cancer survivor isn't right for everyone and usually describes people with a history of cancer rather than being a label that is meant to resonate with individuals. This is particularly important within the non-English speaking population, as the meaning and interpretation of the word survivor can be different, and most did not identify with the word survivor. Survivorship care provides a focus on health and well-being of a person living with and beyond cancer in the time after active treatment. Australia is a multicultural nation with high levels of immigration from a number of different countries. In Victoria, nearly 50% of the population is born overseas or has one parent born overseas, and a quarter spoke a language other than English at home. We know the WCMICS region is one of the most diverse regions in all of Victoria, and whilst we celebrate diversity, individuals from cold backgrounds have additional challenges that may be encountered compared to the general population, which can impact their health and well-being. Cold cancer survivors have significant and unique challenges in cancer survivorship. This disparity in health outcomes and inferior quality of life can come down to a number of factors such as health literacy, access and utilisation of health information, and disengagement with health services due to a lack of available health information that is in their native language and culturally appropriate. Remember that cold cancer patients may not identify with the word survivor and therefore may not seek information tailored towards cancer survivorship. This has been shown to have a negative impact on health outcomes, psychological distress levels, and overall quality of life. Survivors and other carers, and others such as carers and family members, are often unprepared for the post-treatment phase with information requirements for key information such as the long-term effect of treatment and health promotion techniques, among other topics. Written information is known to assist patients with retaining information, which allows them to gain control, reduce anxiety, promote self-care, and generate feelings of safety and security. However, different languages and cultures have unique preferences, such as in their preferred mode of delivery, how they seek health information, where they look, the type of information, and how they interpret this information. In 2013, the ACSC, through a series of Cancer Australia grants, expanded the already developed On the Road to Recovery information booklet into Cantonese, Mandarin, and Greek. Understanding the benefits that these resources have in improving access to important information, they were expanded to Arabic, Vietnamese, and Italian. Most recently, between 2016 and 2018, the resource was further expanded to Tagalog or Filipino and Hindi fact sheets. And there was the first development of the audio recordings, which were developed in Mandarin and Cantonese to help improve access to these resources. There is currently limited cancer survivorship resources specifically developed for the COLD group, which incorporate culturally based needs. We aim to expand the number of evidence-based, culturally appropriate, consumer-informed resources which provide information and education on what to expect after completing cancer treatment. We had 2 resources developed as part of this project. Number 1 was a written resource, How to Prepare for Checkups fact sheet, which has been translated into 6 different languages. And secondly, the expansion of the audio recordings of On the Road to Recovery, which is already available in Mandarin and Cantonese, expanded into another 6 languages. This project aims to reduce barriers, improve cultural responsiveness and support in the survivorship population by providing translated information resources and audio recordings. So how do we do this? 6 languages were chosen for each deliverable following consultation with language services at Peter Mac and Cancer Council Victoria to identify the most common languages in Victoria and populations most commonly requesting access to cancer-specific language services and resources. We work closely with the graphic design company to redesign the existing template to accommodate both English and the translated language. Both resources required extensive consultative process with the translation company to review the cultural appropriateness of the content for the requested languages, ensure community-approved translation, and ensure that intonation and accent in the audio recordings were authentic. And finally, dissemination, which is a key area that we focused on for this project. But firstly is the fact sheet, How to Prepare for Checkups, which is a written resource previously only available in English. The questions have been developed based on the evidence on supporting the post-treatment transition to ensure common physical, practical, and emotional needs are met. It is designed for people who have had a cancer diagnosis and completed their initial cancer treatment, for example, surgery, radiotherapy, or chemotherapy, or for people who have had a cancer diagnosis and are on treatment that are to prevent cancer from coming back. The resource provides a list of questions to support people to prepare for their scheduled follow-up appointments with health professionals post-treatment. The resource has been designed with English on one half and the translated language on the other to allow the carers and health professionals to help run through the questions and design information delivery and care plans accordingly. This resource will now be available in Vietnamese, Italian, Greek, Arabic, Simple Chinese, and Traditional Chinese. Next, we have the audio translation of On the Road to Recovery, now available in 6 new languages, expanding on the already available Mandarin and Cantonese versions and complementing the suite of booklets and fact sheets currently available in written form. The audio content is a key part of culturally inclusive resource development, as different cultures and languages will have different levels of health literacy and information delivery preferences. The content has a focus on what to expect after cancer treatment, things you need to do to improve your health and stay well after treatment, and where to go to for help if needed. This information was developed with and for people from COLD communities. Having a complete set of both the audio and booklet in both English and the translated forms will allow carers and family to help guide individuals through the content. This audio content will now be available in Vietnamese, Tagalog or Filipino, Italian, Arabic, Greek, and Hindi. We've undertaken a social media campaign to let community-based services and cancer services throughout Victoria know about the resources ahead of their planned release. To help this, we have requested a number of short promotional paragraphs from the translator in each of the translated languages to help increase our promotional reach into these communities, as some may not read English at all or be more likely to share links or posts in their given languages. Both these resources are available through the 2 links on the screen at the moment and will be available for download in both print out friendly and online document versions. All of the new and existing resources will be available through this link. This is a brief video that we put together that illustrates our key messages. Feel free to contact us via email if there's any further questions. Take a look through our website for other information and resources. Thanks for your time.